Yo guys, InsaneGamer52 here, and today I want to show you 8 different strategies to get to round 100. I'm actually going to split this into 2 separate videos, so it's not one super long video that's 20 to 30 minutes long. This video is going to have the 4 most common solo strategies for getting to high rounds, and go in depth with how to run the strategy, the pros and cons of it, and my overall opinion on each one. These strategies are for players with a mix of different skill levels, so there is something here for everybody. I've heard that people are having just as much trouble getting the Dark Ops challenge for reaching round 100 as they are with getting the social distancing Dark Ops challenge. Hopefully this guide helps you guys out with that and gets you one step closer to becoming a zombies Dark Ops master. Or maybe you just want to top all your friends on the leaderboard. Whatever your reason, I'm sure one of these guides will help. Alright, let's get right into it with these solo strategies. I'm going to go over them in order of popularity, so stick around for a less common strategy that you may not have seen before. Alright, this first one is by far the most common, and I'm really only including it as a quick benchmark for comparison reasons. This is the classic zombies train strategy. All you do is run in circles in a single location to round zombies up and shoot them at 2 or 3 points in the circle. This is a strategy that should be run solo, since multiple people in the same location can get really chaotic. On the screen right now is the list of common train running locations that I've ranked in order of how easy I think they are. My favorite is by far the spawn area, since it's really open and gives you many options to reroute if a zombie is blocking your original path. The pros of this strategy are that it's very simple, you can run it basically anywhere, you can do it while playing solo or co-op, and it gives you practice maneuvering around zombies, which is great to help you get better muscle memory for avoiding zombies in your path and generally getting better at the game overall. The cons are that it gets really hectic if a teammate runs through your train location while playing co-op. The rounds go pretty slowly since the strategy is best run in larger areas with spread out zombie spawn locations, and when a megaton spawns you have to focus damage on the megaton instead of killing your horde, which can get pretty annoying above round 52 when the super sprinters start spawning, especially if you aren't running Ring of Fire to absolutely melt the megatons. Overall, I think this strategy is fine for newer players who really want to get better at basic zombies mechanics like map awareness and maneuverability, but for more seasoned veterans there are definitely better strategies out there. The second strategy requires a little more skill and is also run in the spawn area. This is rounding up zombies into a horde and then using the war machine to kill them all. This is another strategy that should only be run solo. The most common area to round up zombies is around this tree at the edge of spawn, but you can really round them up anywhere and then run around this tree a couple of times to get them into a really tight grouping. It really helps if you keep that pink door with the rabbit on it closed so that zombies have one less direction that they can come from. Once you have all the zombies rounded up, run in a line towards the crafting table and shoot 3 war machine shots at the horde. You can kill the entire horde with just 2 shots up until around 39, but after that you will need 3 to take everything out. You can probably just shoot the 3 shots in the middle, but I like shooting 1 in the middle, then 1 in the front, and then 1 in the back just to make sure that I hit everything twice. It can help a bit if you jump while doing this so that you can be a little more precise with where on the ground the war machine shots hit. There may be a few low health zombies left after your barrage, but you can just clean them up and start hurting zombies for your next horde. Shooting 3 shots means that you can kill 4 groups of zombies with each purchase of the war machine, which should give you plenty of salvage to continue buying the war machine indefinitely. Make sure to keep track of your war machine ammo so that you can go buy another one as soon as you run out, since you won't have much free time until zombies start spawning again. At that point you may have to use a monkey to buy one. If you need to go repair armor, you can go down through the power room at any point around to get to the arsenal machine. At the higher rounds you will want to use this portal to get back up top though. Fun fact, if you aim at the arsenal machine on your way up the portal, you will coincidentally be facing the door to the outside. This is very helpful in the later rounds when zombies run there quickly and can block you inside if you don't leave immediately. When a megaton comes, you have 2 options. The first option is going back to the crafting table to buy a chopper gunner and take him out. If you do this on round 52 or above, I recommend throwing a monkey bomb first to make sure that you don't go down, since super sprinters will be right on you. But don't forget to buy another monkey bomb when you use the crafting table. If you call on the chopper next to the entrance to knock, the megaton will stay in the yard and not hide inside. You want to focus completely on the megaton with this chopper. Don't worry about the regular zombies until the megaton starts to split. If you focus the megaton right from the beginning, you should be able to kill him and both his splits before the chopper runs out of fuel. Once you're out of the chopper, run back to the crafting table to pick up your war machine off the ground, and then it's business as usual. The second option is to shoot the megaton with a ray gun until he splits, while continuing to train the zombies. If you don't kill any zombies, no new ones will spawn, which makes the horde very easy to control. Once you do split the megaton, using your ring of fire will let you easily kill at least 1 split, although your horde will likely catch up to you before you have time to kill the second one. You can probably put a couple hits on the second one, but will eventually be forced to leave the ring. I prefer to circle back around and hopefully catch the end of the ring to finish off the second split, but you can kill him normally with a ray gun too. If you go down, throw a monkey as soon as you get back up to go buy quick revive and another monkey immediately. Then I prefer to run around the map to buy the rest of my perks, but you can run up to the Wonder Fizz machine and throw another monkey to get your perks too. The pros to this strategy are that you don't need a ray gun as long as you use choppers to kill the megatons, so you can run it without having to waste time hitting the box. It helps you learn ways to bob and weave around zombies, which helps you even more than running a normal train. You never need to worry about ammo, and it's a simple strategy run in an open area. The cons are that the rounds don't go by that quickly, and if you don't have a monkey, then every trip to the crafting table has a chance for you to get overrun. Overall, I like this strategy a bit more than running a normal train at high rounds. It's a great stepping stone into the more high skill strategies. This third strategy is the OG strategy for high round runs, the solo penthouse strategy. This one takes a lot more skill to pull off successfully. For this strategy, you will need a ray gun and a ring of fire. This strategy can be run solo or co-op, but I'll cover the co-op version in part 2 of this video. I've personally only reached round 64 with it from the couple of times I've tried, but this is the strategy that all record holders have used to break round 5 500. Zombies will only spawn from 3 locations: over the wall to the left, over the wall in front of you, and down the ramp in front of you. This strategy works best after round 30, when all the zombies are runners and the Ring of Fire deals extra burn damage. This is a very fast-paced strategy, so you may get overwhelmed very quickly. You want to start every round by killing the zombies that spawn at the wall in front of you, then switch to kill a few zombies that spawn to your left, and go back to killing more zombies that spawn in front of you. By this time, you should have enough kills to earn your Ring of Fire. Use it right next to the wall to your left. The ring will kill every zombie that spawns over the wall to your left as long as you are past round 30. This lets you focus on the zombies in front of you. Once you see a slight break in zombies, make sure to reload. It's very important to reload while the ring is still active so that you end up with a full mag once the Ring of Fire ends. Otherwise, you may have to reload while earning the next ring, which will lead to a lot of trouble. If you do end up getting overrun before earning your next Ring of Fire, you need to run really tight arcs and circles in the penthouse while you earn your next ring. Once you earn the next ring, try and use it by the wall to the left if you can. You may have to use it before then to get yourself out of a sticky situation, which is fine but may be tough to recover from on the higher rounds when you need to use 3 or more rings per round. At the end of every round, go down to the bottom of Knocked and refill your ammo. You can also get armor at this time if you're under half armor by going through the portal next to the ammo crate and using the same tips from the previous strategy. You have 2 options if you try to do this between rounds, since zombies will be spawning and could potentially block your way up to the penthouse. Option 1 is you can run outside and round up the zombies before going back inside. This is the safer option. Option 2 is running up the stairs next to the ammo crate and rushing upstairs as quickly as you can. Be prepared to shoot any zombie that may block your way going up the stairs. I prefer option 2 since it's quicker, and if you do it quick enough, you shouldn't have to worry about zombies blocking your path. Option 1 is better for players who really want to play it safe or may have had a delay and couldn't execute option 2 immediately. Thankfully, you won't need to worry about repairing your armor very often since this is a very hit or miss strategy. There's not much room for error, so you either executed it perfectly and took very little damage, or you got overrun and possibly went down. Plus, zombies can drop armor which may top you off between rounds if you did get hit. If you went down and need to rebuy your perks, you can either throw a monkey immediately to buy them from the Wonder Fizz machine, or you can run around the map and go buy each perk individually. I prefer to throw a monkey and buy my perks from the Wonder Fizz. Then you can run downstairs and throw your second monkey so that you can buy 2 more monkeys and another self-revive from the crafting station. When a megaton comes, it's best to use a chopper gunner to kill him. Unfortunately, you don't really have enough time to divert any of your shots away from the zombies in order to hit the megaton. When you do use a chopper gunner, the megaton and a lot of zombies will likely run underneath the awning in the penthouse. You won't see a target indicator for them, but you can still shoot under the awning and kill them with a chopper splash damage. You may not be able to kill both splits before the chopper fuel runs out, but you should be able to kill anything remaining with just a few ray gun shots. Luckily, it doesn't seem that you can end a round with a chopper gunner since there's always at least one zombie that comes from below once you do get out of the chopper. This is great for giving you real time at the end of a round to go buy another chopper, ammo, and armor if you need it. If you end up getting overrun on any normal round, you can also use a chopper to get out of any sticky situation and have a nice reset afterwards. Just don't forget to go buy another one when you're done, or you're not going to have a good time when the next megaton spawns. The only pro to this strategy is that it's the fastest high round strategy in the game. The cons are that it's a very high skill strategy that won't work for a lot of players. You need a ray gun, you use lots of salvage on chopper gunners, there's very little room for error, there's no easy escape, and there's a lot of little things that you have to manage or the strategy falls apart quickly. That's a lot of cons, but the single pro is the sole reason why this strategy is used for all high round world records. In case you're not aware, zombies will error out after so long of playing regardless of what system you're playing on. So quicker rounds means that you can get more rounds in before the inevitable error occurs. I believe the current world record got an error after 23 hours of playing, so this constraint won't apply to most people, but it is nice to know. Overall, I think this is the best strategy if you have enough skill to pull it off, but for most players, including myself, something will likely go wrong before getting to round 100, so a less risky strategy is probably a better fit. The fourth strategy is camping on the back of the truck in the pond. This is a very easy strategy for players of any skill. You will want a Ring of Fire and a ray gun. This strategy can be run either solo or co-op, but 4 people may find it difficult to squeeze on the back of the truck without zombies hitting you from the sides. For this strategy, you just jump up on top of the truck in the pond. Stay on the truck bed right up against the crate that holds the fire upgrade for the Die Machine. If you go on top of the truck, zombies will start throwing their guts at you, which is not what we want. They may start throwing their guts at you anyways, but if you just move around a bit, they should stop. To get up on the truck, zombies have to climb from that back corner. They group up really nicely for you to never really have to move or adjust your aim to kill every zombie there. If you do get into a rough situation, you can also just jump off the truck and regain your health and then come back at any time with no issue. When you get a Ring of Fire, you can use it and stop shooting altogether. Similar to the Penthouse strategy, the ring will kill every zombie that's trying to climb as long as it's round 30 or above and the ring is covering where they climb up from. The only issue is that dogs can leap up there very quickly, so may hit you sometimes. If you kill a dog and are stuck inside the gas, just take the hits as long as it won't make you go down. Play count gas only hits your health and doesn't deplete your armor, which is fine for the strategy. When you need to get ammo, you can run to the ammo crate right below the plane wing in the crash site. It's right next to you and you can just jump off the truck at any time, which makes it a very convenient ammo crate. Once you refill your ammo, just run the zombies around for a bit and then jump right back up on the truck and continue business as usual. If you need to get armor, there is a portal in the pond that leads to Deadshot. You don't have to use it since this strategy plays out a lot more freely than the Penthouse, but it's nice to know it's there as an option. When a Megaton spawns, you should be able to get a Ring of Fire before he can get to you. Just let the Ring of Fire kill all the zombies while you focus on the Megaton and you won't have any issues. If you do go down, I suggest running around the map to buy your perks back. The only reason to use Wonder Fizz in the Penthouse strategy is because it was conveniently right there, but there's no need to waste a monkey just to get your perks back with this strategy. Zombies don't drop anything if you kill them while they're in the climbing animation. This means that you don't get much salvage or armor drops, but you shouldn't need them since this is a very safe strategy where you don't need to repair your armor or use any craftables very often. The pros to this strategy are that it's very easy, very safe, there's an easy way to kill Megatons, and you don't ever have to use score streaks. The cons are that it's not very fast since zombies have to run a decent distance to get to you, and you don't get many drops at all since most zombies are going to be killed while climbing. Overall, I think this is by far the easiest solo strategy for any player to run because of how simple and safe it is. And that's the first 4 common solo strategies for getting to high rounds. I'll have part 2 coming out sometime later this week, so stay tuned for that. It's going to include some more unique solo strategies along with the easiest co-op strat and a very special co-op strat that I haven't seen anyone mention before, so be sure to check it out. Let me know if you guys have any other high round strategies to get to round 100 in the comment section down below. If you learned something new, a like rating is always appreciated. And if you want to see more in-depth guides in the future, feel free to subscribe. I just made a Twitter and a Discord server, and I stream on Twitch every other day. Check the description below for all those links. Alright, that's all I got. I'll see you guys next time.